nutshell, could have been courteous and reached out to them? Sure. Oh, Tommy C's in.
Yeah. I'll bring him in a second. I have a feeling he's not going to talk about this topic in particular, so I just want to, like, kind of cover it. Unless he is going to talk about that topic, then you can...
Well, we should give him a chance. I mean, we drag Keemstar in every single time he pops in. We should give Tommy the same respect. They're pretty much equals when it comes to
exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I'm just going to move him in.
Okay.
Tommy C, reached out to them?
Welcome.
Sure. Oh, Tommy C.
Yeah, long-time listener, first-time caller. Listen, I think you guys are being a little bit hard on this guy. Certainly he's trustworthy just because he made a small mistake. I mean, you really guys are making you're just making a huge mountain out of a molehill. To be perfectly honest with you.
We should give
and you really should, you should think about what you're saying and maybe check your facts.
And
because
so I'm
this guy, what's this guy's name? What's this guy's name?
I'm sorry, Tommy. I had to mute you just because you had the live stream going on.
Yeah, long time listener.
You have the live stream going on in the background, Tommy. We can't hear anything you're saying. We're like overlapping. The stream audio and your audio is overlapping.
I think that's the meme.
Who's doing that? What the fuck?
Mutilating my eardrums.
No, it's Tommy. I'm muting him and unmuting him. It's like... Tommy, you're a streamer, you should know not to make this mistake.
What's this guy to a mistake? What's this guy saying to a mistake? Thanks very much, everybody.
Jesus.
Mate, I think you've just been baited. I think you just got absolutely took bait.
Wait, did he actually do that on purpose?
Keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me
I wanted to talk about YouTube drama.
We wanted to know who opened the folder.
Keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast in all of the known land, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tommy C, and this is Shot from the Point. I got a new, I got rid of the old mic stand, and I have one that's on the desk now. What are you there? Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Now my mic's working.
Where the fuck was
so
you?
you got
Where
a new
were
mic
you?
stand? No, I couldn't get my cord plugged in.
Yeah, I got a new fucking mic stand.
Okay.
What the fuck?
You like it better?
Why the fuck is that? Oh man, now that thing's going off. Wait, everything's driving me crazy today. Yeah, I got a new mic stand. It's already irritating. I don't like it.
It looks like okay. The stream just caught up, so I see it. It's like a little tripod.
Yeah, I thought it'd be better. Okay. It's not. I'm getting a headset for game streaming. It comes tomorrow. With a card that I can do it on because the other card's broken. And yeah, and tonight, right after the show, I'm going to stream some Apex. If you guys want to join me on that, it's not Ninja, it's not Tofu, it's just me. Hashtag new mic stand. Today, I put a bunch of stuff in there in the chat. I really don't give a shit about Warski and Ralph, but if you do, feel free. Count Dankula, I got a quick video to play, but I don't have to. Destiny versus Brittany Venti, that was funny. I wouldn't mind talking about that, I suppose, but my heart is not. My heart is in streaming. It's not in any of this horse shit. If you want to talk about that fucking mutt, I don't care. That'd be perfectly fine. I got a lot of good reviews.
How you doing there, buddy?
How you doing there, buddy? I got a good bunch of good reviews. I just don't think anything's terribly interesting. I mean, they got in a fucking fight in a hotel. So what?
I thought I was watching Ice Poseidon for a minute.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the vibes I was
But at
getting.
least it's fixed, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at least the whole thing's a dumb work. God,
yeah.
This is so stupid. You know. And then, like,
what'd you expect?
I didn't expect anything.
Everybody
You're the one that
everybody
fucking
acts like they're surprised, and I'm just like, yeah.
You brought it to my attention.
I figured it was going to happen. It was just win. That was the question. Win.
Yeah, it's just, ugh.
We all knew it was coming.
It's just nothing but debauchery and stupidity, and I guess that's what it's all about. But I mean, I don't know. It just didn't. I'm hearing. Did he cry or something? I heard that. That's not true, is it?
From what I've heard, is Andy was screaming out for somebody to help him because Ralph slammed the door and put his fist up to Andy. Because Andy called Ralph. He said he wasted the trip because Ralph has been drunk and sleeping the whole time or something. So
isn't it funny that everybody accuses me of being a drunk, of calling me Tommy CP, and look who might have had the CP, and Ralph's a drunk. Everybody, it's just a big case of projection. I've never gotten arrested. That's never happened to me. I think I was told to cool it down in the barracks once by a sergeant. Hey, Kelly, knock that shit off.
Yeah,
Rockstar.
Yeah, Dave brings up, Andy was so ready to fight in a real fight. That's what I'm saying. He was ready to fight Tonka, but as soon as Ralph throws his hands up, he's scared. Like, are you kidding me?
Ralph ain't afraid to... Clearly, Ralph's a lot of things, but he's not afraid to throw a punch. You know? Clearly. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that bad a joke. It's yeah. He cried a bit. He was like, leave me alone. All right. I don't know. But
they got to a fight.
They got in a fight. Big deal. Everybody's drunk. Having a good time. You know, the one part that I watched this morning, I turned it right off, is some black kid. He couldn't have been 11, 12 years old, maybe my daughter's age. And he was hanging out, and then somebody spammed the text-to-speech, the N-word and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's too bad.
That's what he's doing. He's basically...
Too bad his older cousin there wasn't here to beat the shit out of all of them. That would have been funny. There's some stuff.
Remember Asian Andy?
Is he still around?
No, he's been kind of shunned off the internet for CP-related stuff.
Whoa! How come that wasn't in the newsroom?
Because that's not really come out until recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was in the Discord
really
and all that.
It is really this year of CP. It is disgusting. This 2019, it is sucking worse than 2017.
He got unbanned on Twitch yesterday.
Yeah, I did. This sucks.
Agent Andy got unbanned and all that. They're saying that it's despite ICE, because ICE went live on his IP to get Hyphonics banned because Hyphonics lives with him, but Hyphonics got unbanned from Twitch.
So we're running around getting people banned now? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. ICE went live on Twitch without a camera or a mic and got banned just to get the IP. Yep.
Unbelievable. They're all nuts. You know. Cog had a fit over the dog podcast. He white knighted the fucking dying mutt.
Yeah, he said he couldn't believe that we were talking about Boo-hoo. And then he called you Tommy Piss on Kill.
Yes, I heard what he told me. He said, He goes, that's terrible. He shouldn't be doing that. That's horrible. That's what a lowlife. What a scumbag. He pisses on kids.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I got a lot of things about Cog, and he said that he said something to the effect that he's called me out several times, but I never answered him because I'm a pussy. I got to be honest with you, Cog. You never really got under my skin, and I listen to you. I do. I put you on sometimes. You never really got under my skin. You never really did anything that bothered me all that much. I mean, it's the whole show runs out of whatever Mediger's doing or whatever Mediger thinks. And you're taking calls like a New York sportscaster on guys getting drunk in a fucking hotel or, you know, bannings and blocks. And look, I'm not above that either, but it's just, you know, I think it's boring. That's why I only do an hour. I think it's stupid. I don't take this terribly seriously. You know, I mean, it's times to get in drama and stuff, but I mean, all I hear is just a bunch of fucking grandstanding. You just sound like a typical sort of English commentator. To me, and I know a million of them. I was in the NCO, you know. So it's I don't know. I think it's bizarre that you get all upset and then repeat a meme where I molest children. Grandstand on that. Come on, man. Give me a break. It's a fucking dog.
And we didn't even say anything that bad about the dog.
We made fun of it.
The worst thing was said, we made fun of it, yeah. But we, at the end of the day, we said we see why Keemstar has the dog live. It's not fucking, I mean, it's not suffering.
One of the reasons I knew I was going to do it, because somebody said, you're going to lose subs. And I was like, I really don't care because the subs don't make this thing go. The fans do, donators do. They're the ones who make this thing go, and we're there to entertain them. And so the sub loss was expected and definitely encouraged by me. Yeah. But one of the things that I really want, and I just want these people away from me, is the people that have the double standard for Keem for me. Like, he can swing at me, but I can't. He can say something rotten about my kids or rotten about my parenting or something like that, and I can't make fun of his dog. So if you got so offended and you're a big fan, I always see these people I never heard of before. I'm a big fan. I'm unsubbing. Unsub, really. Go right ahead. It doesn't make a lick of difference. My sub count doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. It really doesn't even represent the audience properly. How long do you think Dankula being arrested, not being a fine? I am dying to find that out, Banks. Larry. I might play that tape. I might play some of that. I might go a little extra today. I feel like broadcasting. I don't know. So I just want those people away from me. I want the people that, I'm pretty good at swinging back. And I want the people away from me that don't think I'm allowed to. So fuck off. And Cog really summed it up perfectly. How dare you make fun of a dog? You molest children. So fine. I guess, I don't know. I never found Cog that irritating. I think it's just hysterical. The hypocrisy is just funny and whatever. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in Cog's position with even more people following him and has grown his channel. I mean, it's completely at the mercy of a fan base that could turn on you and end you in a second. I can fuck up with Ian Miles Chung and be back in a day.
You owned it.
I don't know.
You didn't wait around.
Feel lucky that you're on the sidelines now, but that community turn on you in a heartbeat. And you'll have shit coming to your house and everything else. I don't envy you, dude. Good luck with that. And to me, it's boring because I can do a show like this and just fuck off and talk to the people and take calls. And everything revolves around Monday Mad and Tonka. That was 3 months ago now, and Monday Mad happened in the summer. And who's bad? Who's evil? Bad Pethin. As I say, it does. You remind me of Cabos a little bit. In his grandstanding heyday.
God.
Although I wish. I don't want to say that. I feel bad for Cabos because I really like the content change, but I don't know if it was good for the channel.
Well, I mean, it was good for him, but his
maybe
fan
doesn't
base
give
probably.
A fuck. Maybe he doesn't give a fuck. He still gets fucking decent views. I mean, I'd kill for his views. But it's weird because like he cracked a joke last week about the N-word thing with Pokimane, and like they all jumped on him. And I think it's funny how some of these people act like SJW is making fun of them. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's a fucking dog, man. I don't give a shit about his fucking dog. What he's done to me.
They shit about your kids.
Another thing is like he was on the day before. We always go tit for tat. That's just the way it is, man. It's not that big a deal. If he really got his feelings hurt, which I doubt, I don't care. If he didn't, that's fine too. I don't care. This is a show. This is just a show. It's just a show. God, it's just a stupid fucking show. I just like, grandstanding and talking about CP all the time and fucking shit, man. Like, this is lame. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm here for guys like Morning Decay. I'm not here for fucking, jackasses that think it's okay for me to get humiliated. But, if I fire back and then I'm the worst guy in the world, then go, leave, bye. So long. Farewell.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. You want to fill up the calls? Anything you want. Anything you want. And I got no grudge against Cog either. He can do whatever the fuck he likes. I don't care.
There's the link for calls if you guys want to come in.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Trash Can Cheeseburger. Oh, that was another thing on the stream.
What happened?
There was a part.
That's, I don't even want to talk. It's so gross. Let the callers bring that. I saw it.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So gross. And then we're going to say, did he really take the cheeseburger? Is that the right thing? Does that make him officially a scumbag? I don't know. Look at all the memes my fans wrote. I mean, let me tell the same joke about Monday and Matt fucking a year out. What a snore. I mean, to me, look, a lot of people like that shit. I don't like it, and I'm not a slave to it. I could do what I want. It's one of the freedoms. When Catch 33 ended, I got cut loose. And then what did I do? I was stupid. I started being nice to people and sticking up for them. What a dumb move that was. Well, I don't want to do that anymore. No, I'm sick of looking out for people and shit. Now, if you fuck up, even if you're my friend, I might just laugh at you. You can laugh at me when I fuck up. I'm sure I will.
That's what friends do. We laugh at each other.
Yes. Shadow Flare.
Buddy's not dead. Don't say that. Buddy's not
That'd be
dead.
funny. That'd be good. I'd have to turn him upside down. Shadow Flare, you're on the air.
Hey, so I like this podcast because of days like the Dead Dog. Like, you've got some of the funniest fans.
Do you?
And it's just, I'm at work calling, so like,
yeah.
I snuck in and was able to get in and enjoy this podcast. Like, yesterday was was it yesterday? I don't remember.
It was 2 days ago, yeah. We don't do things anymore. The drama's not as popping as it used to be, I guess. You know?
But that was just one of the funniest like podcasts I sat down and watched. So I like that a little better than drama.
Well, we think of something again. Maybe somebody's saying write more songs. Maybe I'll write more stupid songs. I didn't think it was that good.
Yeah, that song was really good.
Well, I heard Buddy's dying or dead. If Buddy's dead, then I just put him upside down on the stream. Sorry, Buddy.
Roll over.
Legs up.
Roll over.
Legs up, Buddy. Well, good. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I'm here for you. You know, I put 3 out a week. I used to do 5 a week. It was a little too much. You know, I think it was a little too much.
No, I like 3 a week. They're hour-long shows. You don't need to
I don't even need to do an hour anymore. If I get to the point and I feel like it, I'm going to cut a few off in 20 minutes or it's just whatever it is. If we get to what we're doing, and you know, I count on you guys to keep it going. If you guys want to donate and talk and call, if you don't, I'll see you the next day.
Your fans are super loyal and we'll always be around. So,
well, think about this. If let's say Cog took a gamble like I did and trusted Ian, I don't know what I'm saying wasn't stupid. He's finished. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
I could criticize Medgar. I could say I think Medgar wrote fucking poems about banging his mom. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, that's the way I took it. I don't know. I'm not much of I can't go to those art museums and tell what the fuck's going on. But maybe I can't tell anything about that either. But I could say what the fuck I like. I was like fucking like cut my dick off and baited and to some extent with Catch 33 because we wanted and now I don't have that anymore. So I could do whatever I want.
And you know you'll always like own up like when
so far
when Ian Miles' tongue happened, you owned up to it, and that's commendable too.
I didn't know. I mean, the first evidence is released didn't look like a fucking. It looks like he called the cops, and I remember I said to him, I said, you know, I called him too. I said I can stick up for you, but I don't know what good it's gonna do. But you're still a snitch. You know, you still ratted. You know, at very least. And then, yeah, it's okay. And then I asked him, like, he could have told me right there and then, oh, by the way, I really pushed the issue to get him swatted. He could have told me at any time what was coming down the pike and that there was more messages out there. And he did. So I felt lied to, you know. Well, whatever. It's another thing. I can forgive people. I can forgive people, too. I can forgive him. You know, if I see fit. I can be okay with him. I can follow who I want. I can talk to Mundane Matt. You know, or I could talk to somebody on that side of the aisle. It doesn't make a fucking difference. You know?
Yeah.
Ralph wants to come back on. I'd happily put him back on. You know? I could do whatever I want. It's kind of nice. All right.
Yeah, that's the joy of having your own show, right?
Yeah. It's kind of nice. Pretty much. The only people I have to satisfy are a real small group of people that donate heavily. So it's nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shadow Flare.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Good man.
Call.
I'd like to take a lot of calls today. I'd like to hear from you. I don't want to hear from Vault. I hear from him every day.
He thought Shroud got shot.
Someone unimportant. You're on the air.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. How are you, sir? How can I help you?
All right, awesome. I thought it was kind of funny that internet blood sports and irritable bowel syndrome both have like the same letters in it.
Yes, IBS. I don't know. They don't even do the blood sport. It used to be. What was it? It used to be about like getting somebody on and like arguing and.
If anybody had a disagreement on the internet, they would bring them on to argue it out.
Yeah, that's all dead. That's the only reason it's like.
Now it's about let's get your address and fuck with your family.
You know, I mean,
it's no fun
watching what. That's another thing GOG does. He has no issues with Zoom, and he openly doxes people, and then he'll put on a show where he'll fucking goof on crowd. The COG makes no sense to me. I think that's why I never really. He doesn't do anything that's. He's not so over the top where he's like ridiculous, where we can make fun of him, but it's just he's so like. I mean, he's such a fucking hypocrite that it's almost like, yeah, he's a hypocrite. I mean, I could even make a show of it.
It's like you could flip a coin and get his.
Yeah, I know what he's going to say whenever I turn on the show. I know what's going on. I only really turn it on to find out what's going on, not like because I know what he's going to say. There's nothing there. He's an opportunist. Well, aren't we all? Fairness, Morning Decay. I mean, it's about getting hits at the end of the day. Whatever.
I mean, when he does his other streams about, let's say, fucking finding Sasquatch and shit, that's whatever, you know. Yeah. Do your own. But whenever you're doing the same recycled bullshit that everybody else does, that's when it's like, okay, who's going to take it serious?
Yeah. That's it. All right. Anything else, bud?
Oh, I really enjoyed your talk about pandas the other day. That made me chuckle a bit.
You don't like pandas either? I don't dislike them.
I think they're cute, but like, man, animals can be so dumb. It's like we want to save you, but you're so dumb that you're gonna die.
How old are you? How old are you, by the way? How old are you?
22.
You're 22? Okay. You see, I thought you have a very young voice, like you're 15 or 14 or something.
Oh, I thank you.
I guess. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just fuck pandas. I don't care. I don't know. I COG tell everybody what a scumbag I am because I don't care if pandas walk the earth or not. I don't care.
I know. Maybe you can help them give birth if you're gonna F them all.
Yes. Oh, that game right there. What's that called? Cosmic Arc 2600. That's a fucking great game. I used to play that a lot. I'm gonna play that. Oh, that's such a good game, Cosmic Arc. All right, now that I remember that, let's start. I have a new image. Thanks for the call, man. I have a new image. I put it on the new computer. It's got 14,000 games, pretty much everything, every system, even in England, like the Sinclair, till about PlayStation, the first one.
That was the 12-hour download. Or the multi-day download?
Well, I did 12 hours. 12 was like a week download and then takes 6 hours to install. And I got it up, but the music was fucked. But I found out this. I had to. There's no way to do it. You have to, in order to get it not to be fucking crazy, you have to take that thing out. You have to take that file out, the whole thing. There's no way around it. So I guess I'll live with it. With it. Thanks. Oh, $20 Mormon guy breaking. Buddy has been singled out as the one who opened the folder.
Oh, no. Yeah. Not Buddy.
Oh, and that's another thing I want to talk about. We called Blowbacks yesterday. I took the day off and decided to fuck with him. I guess he was doing Augie's show, and it was funny. So I put the stereo mix on so it overlapped 30 times, and, well, hilarity
created a callception.
Oh, that was funny.
That was great.
It's like Inception for calls. Yeah. I can't believe I like what they say in the beginning. I almost want to play this again. This is too funny. It's like hold on, I can play this again.
I don't think Tom could have been courteous and reached out to reached out to them. Sure. Oh, Tommy sees in.
Yeah, I'll bring him in a second. I have a feeling he's not going to talk about this topic in particular.
I just spammed the chat. Are you taking calls like 30 times?
So I just want to like kind of cover it. Unless he is going to talk about that topic, then you can.
Well, we should give him a chance. I mean, we dragged.
The topic was some big YouTube site deleted a video, and he said he was sorry and he was going to learn from it. And another guy made a video saying, "You're not sorry. This is all fake. You're just trying to cover your ass." That was like the whole fucking controversy, and I wasn't interested.
Team sorry, and every single time he pops in, we should give Tommy the same respect.
Maybe you should.
They're equals.
Yes. Give me the same respect. Give me a fucking break. It's just a goof. I don't know. I'm sick of talk shows about YouTube drama that analyze it like they're fucking. You know, it's like it's the West Coast offense for the LA Rams.
Oh, God.
I mean, fuck. Get the fuck out of here. So Warski really cried. I didn't hear that clip. I just heard him. I could barely hear it, and it looked boring. That's why I didn't clip it. It looked boring. General Crow, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy, how's he doing?
Oh, wonderbar.
Wonderbar. The only thing that I got from that whole Ralph and Andy drama was that failure might be the worst cameraman ever in the world.
I did see that.
Yeah. He filmed 10 minutes of parquet flooring whilst the argument was going on.
Yeah.
How could he not film it?
Get in there.
We need the content, dude.
The worst IRL streamers in history. That's the thing. It wasn't that good. It wasn't funny.
If it was a fake, how badly was it filmed? At least if it was a fake,
I don't think it was fake. I think it was. I think.
Dude, Ice Poseidon got rocked by Hampton Brandon and had a fucking POV camera.
Yeah. He had a He did. He have a point of view. Did he really?
Yeah.
Hampton Brandon. He's a funny streamer. I don't know. I think I think it's
there's also
example
there's also a funny description out there somewhere of Andy going on about how he was naked and leaning across Ralph and slapped his dick in his face. That's hilarious too.
Yeah. Somebody said they were pretending to kiss too.
No, somebody offered to donate. They said they donated $1,000, or Ralph said he would kiss Andy for $1,000 if they donated or whatever.
The thing is, I think it's the most entertaining they've both been for months. It's really bad if it stops.
Yeah, it's like it is a fucking NASCAR wreck. You know, that's why people show up. You know, it's like being a hockey fan, but you're only there for the fights. Corey Gasson, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Fuckheads. What's up? What's good, Duplex? I don't know. I didn't find it that great. Interesting. I don't know. I've talked about 20 minutes of it or 30 minutes already, but I don't know. Not that great.
Yeah. Oh, on the buddy thing. Look, I think maybe the dog is a little bit too far, but that's what makes it funny. Because it's a little cringe and you feel a little bad inside, but that's what makes it even funnier.
I don't want the dog. Like,
humans are sick.
Does
individuals.
Anybody really believe that I want that dog to die? I mean, does anybody really believe that I don't have a certain amount of empathy?
No, of course they don't.
But I mean, I got to be honest with you. It's not as much as person. You know,
look, if Keem believed it, he would be in here attacking you now. Do you know what I mean?
I'm a little confused. He just blocked me and said nothing. I don't know if that's a move like you really hurt me and he wants to make me feel bad, which is never going to happen. Or I really hurt him.
I just don't want to listen to this shit.
Well, I didn't. The only thing I wrote him, I said, "If there are any more buddy updates," and he made a buddy update. And there is the last buddy ape. You can hear, I guess, one of the kids or one of them says, "They're making mean things about him." If you listen real close.
I did like the video where he got upgrades. That was brilliant.
Yeah, that's the one. He got upgrades. I'm glad he got
traction now.
But he only had him on 3 things, so he's still going around in a circle.
Some people have been sending me stuff. They're saying that might be the oldest dog on the planet right now. They're saying that dog is the oldest dog in the world. He just doesn't got it straight because the dogs that he's behind, there's other dogs that have lived longer. Larry Banks, do you think Sargon should have gotten into politics as people call him out on the white N-word? I wouldn't rape you. The amount of Twitter tweets that he made, I didn't catch the last part. I don't think he should.
If he's not a purebred with paperwork, he won't be able to prove his age, so he won't get accredited for it.
It looks like a poodle to me. It's not a purebred. Oh, I guess so.
I don't know. It looks like half a poodle, half of one of those little Highland Terriers.
You got to figure, like, that 24 years old, Keem's, he's had that dog since he was a teenager.
Yeah, since he was 14 or something.
Yeah.
So he had that dog when he lived with his parents.
Doesn't the name tell you that he maybe didn't have many friends as a kid? Sorry, that's...
I think he had plenty of friends as a kid, actually. What do you think? He just became a super personality overnight? He's always had it.
No, some people who don't do well in high school do well in real life because they turn things around sometimes, right?
Well, I think what happened with Keem is everybody called him an idiot and stupid because he had dyslexia and stuff. I have a little personal experience in that. And he was.
And American high schools are unforgiving places, right?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
I don't think they're any worse than the English ones, but and he took what he had and worked it. That's why I kind of that's one part of him that I will always admire. Like nobody tells him he can't do something. And if they do,
and he doesn't stop either.
No.
You've never seen him get comfortable. He's always chasing something else, isn't he?
Tony D2 Wild. I'm 27. I had to put my 19-year-old cat down last year. I've had her since I was 8. Oh shit! It's like a family member. Well, you know what? I'll be nice to your cat, but fuck Keem's dog. How about that? Actually, I'm in a similar situation. My cat's 19. She doesn't hear. She's in the States. And at the time's closing in as well.
That's like 2 years past their life expectancy, basically, isn't it?
Siamese, so that's about right. Siamese have a ridiculously long lifespan. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's...
Yeah, well, I bought my son a turtle. That thing's going to live about 80 years. It'll probably outlive him if he doesn't kill it.
Yeah, probably. Fucking, they live forever. You know, if you get like if somebody my age gets like a macaw, you have to sign it over because the odds are if you take care of it, it's going to outlive you. They live like they have like human lifespans. If I remember correctly, about 10, 12 years ago, I remember reading that Winston Churchill's macaw was still alive. His parrot was still alive. Still cursed the Nazis every day, and that was in 2005. He was well over 100. Jesus. Yeah, so yeah, they had like 2 generations of people that took care of him. So, you know, fuck that parrot too. I don't care. It's an animal. I can't get that upset about it. I don't care. I don't care. All right, thanks for the call, General Crow.
Cheers, Tommy. Bye.
Let's watch because Gay Retard's in the chat because I'm never gonna pull him in. Let's pull up. This is something I want to talk about as far as shit that really bothers me about living here and why I think I should leave Europe. I hope that this fucking thing. No, it's not that. That's not the one. I'm getting closer and closer to wanting to get out of Germany, even though I do love it here and it's been really good to me for long. Deplatform. This is the worst. This is the fucking worst. What I'm about to play for you, in my opinion.
I'm gonna go ahead and back
high as a kite. Fuck the animals. I strangled a swan when I was 15.
Oh God,
you're awful. You're fucked. You're like my favorite YouTuber now, by the way, Count.
As you all know, in January, my channel got completely demonetized by YouTube due to lies from BuzzFeed because BuzzFeed don't like me because my channel performs.
I can't tell you. I'll tell you offline, Tony.
So much better than any of their articles. And I was in a little bit of a financial situation and a lot of people regaled in telling me, get a job. Why don't you get a real job? Why don't you get a real job? And I did actually try that several times. However, these same people...
And keep in mind, he's not even doing close to Monkey Jones stuff. And none of his platform is monetized. None of it. And most of the stuff on the for the last year has been stories. Like a good Celtic man.
Got me fired anytime I got a job. So a few people came forward offering me a few things, and one of them was the BBC. They offered me a spot on a panel show, a late night show called The Collective, where they would have people from different backgrounds, different stripes, discussing issues of the day, giving all the different perspectives on it.
I'm gonna go ahead
and it came out that I was going to be appearing on this show. I was in 2 episodes. It would have been 3, but I slept in. They actually had to send a taxi to my house to get me. And as a result of getting out there, look at that. Look at that, just straight up.
The scarlet letter the liberals in the States want you to wear. Don't think, I always, when you bring this up with like North American liberals and they say this shit will never happen there, they're not any different over here. They would absolutely love and defend this if they could. Well, he shouldn't have said it. Well, he's not a comedian. Well, absolutely. At the same time, they'll talk about the First Amendment. Nazi hate criminal. Get a job. That's what they're trying to do. This is the silencing of dissent. And in this case, he wasn't even he was thrust into the political sphere. He didn't ask to be there. Made a stupid video. The cops took the video to some poor Jew, and and asked her and played it for her, like unannounced, uninvited. They just like literally picked a Jew, and asked her if or him if they were offended. They said yes. We would fill this out. They got the complaint and they arrested him. This is not some backwards place in China. This is not Soviet Russia. This is not Venezuela. This is the Western world. And I do not believe people in the Democratic Party, I'm not talking people you vote Democrat, I'm talking about the people that are in the Democratic Party, people with power, would have any problem with this. And I've seen no indication that people on the left in Europe have any problem with this. None. Zero. They want him broke. They convinced YouTube, even though his stuff isn't even close. I mean, he's tame compared to Logan Paul, the stunt he pulled. Tame. They're trying to keep him any kind of dime they could keep away from him. His PayPal's probably next. Criminal. It's fucking. I don't know if it's close to a misdemeanor anyway. I think.
Calling me a Nazi. No holds barred from the fucking mail. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, they're in Canada. The Canadians had told you that whatever's going on over in Canada 10 years ago would never happen. Well, it's happening.
That is one for the wall. That is one for the wall. That is probably the best headline that's ever been written about me. Just straight up, no holds barred, calling me a fucking Nazi. The people that I worked with obviously seen right through that shit. Even the people that I appealed.
By the way, this is a guy that has a hammer and sickle tattooed on his chest. Because he was a working class guy and he got sucked up in the fucking bunch of Marxist bullshit. He was one of them. And look what they did.
On the show with were surprised and shocked by how I really am as a person. I've had a few of them say to me, I honestly didn't think that you would be like this, and it was because they were basing their opinion of me on what they read about me in the papers. But unfortunately, the higher-ups at the BBC got a little bit giddy and decided to edit me out the show, which is fine, because I completely expected this to happen. Even when I originally got asked to...
Running riot, that's not the principle. It's the principle. He could go to jail. And that's the thing. Instead of addressing this fucking... This wrong, this act of oppression. Well, Jordan Peter's not in jail. You're still really running the argument that I was just defeated before. It can't happen here. And what the fuck? I mean, it's not... we're not in Vietnam. It's the Western world. The union that he's in, the United Kingdom, is basically the foundation of our country.
Be on the show, I was like, this is going to turn into a shit show. So many people...
I'm not even liberal. Fucking communist. Communist. Go watch the interview with him and Tim Pool.
I'm going to get annoyed. It's going to get pulled anyway, so why should I bother? But given the premise of the show, different people from different stripes and different backgrounds discussing issues, I thought, no, that's good. A lot of progress could be made there. That's worthy, that's noble. So I'll do it. And but apparently there was massive backlash. Massive backlash. Yeah, we looked at the tweets. We found 42 tweets in total. So 42 people. Apparently that was the massive.
The problem is, stupid, you're okay with the fine. Thank you for confirming that. Thank you for making my argument like you always do, running riot. I would go to jail in the U.S. for refusing to pay a fine also. The fact that you don't have a problem with the fine, thank you for proving my point. You are absolutely okay with this stuff. You're absolutely okay with what happened to him, and you would be absolutely, yeah, you are. I'm sorry. That proves everything I was saying. Everything I was saying, running riot. Absolutely everything I was saying. You don't speak out. You make excuses. And when people go to jail, you're not even mildly outraged. Not even mildly, because you know exactly what this is. You get to silence people that disagree with you, and that this is he's a symbol of fear. If you step out of line with left-wing orthodoxy, you will be punished. You will not be able to get a job. Thank you. I'm really actually glad you put that in. You will be punished. That's it. That's who you are, and those are your ideology. That is your ideology. Stand for something, except for the religion that is now the left. Are you really wondering why Brexit happened? Are you wondering why Donald Trump happened? I'll tell you exactly why. Because you shit on people fucking like this, and you have no problem with it. Because if you can't convert them, they need to go. It's an American value. No, it's not an American value. We get our values from fucking England, stupid. The parliamentary system, which is much older than the United States. God damn. All right. You want to... God damn, that's painful.
That's the daily
we get it from them. It's an American value. I heard that before this. I remember it was I heard a Canadian politician say that once. Free speech is an American value. Well, now you don't got it. That's why people like Tobes, people like fucking Running Riot, and people like Ocasio-Cortez, they have to be exposed. They have to show you that they have a little bit of sympathy for authoritarianism. Running retard, you're on the air.
Oh, now you don't got it.
Turn it. Oh, God, he sucks. What do you want?
That's why people like Pope, like fucking Riot.
This is why you're called gay retard.
This is why This is why I hate taking your calls. T-Love, you're on the air. T-Lo, you're on the air. How are you?
Yeah. Hey, Tommy.
How are you, sir?
Hey, I have a question. Would you rather have a beer with Tipster or drummer 828?
Gun to my head?
I'm going to go ahead and
do you think the government will break up these companies, left-wing value? Let's see, that would be a left-wing value. It depends on how they break them up. I'm not necessarily I'm not against breaking them up, but it has to be done correctly, not to the point where it actually hurts all of social media. It just creates more competition in social media. Tipster Tipster will throw up on it. Tipster will throw up on you, and drummer 828 is a terrible bore. I mean, he's a boring person. There's nothing very interesting about him. You know, he's another one.
Puppy Pumper.
He's another one in that IBS community that, you know, literally has no freedom. Sucks. I abstained from this question, sir. I'm taking the fifth. I'm taking the fifth.
All right.
I find them both equally repulsive human beings that are absolutely no fun. No fun. I can't think of one fun thing. I mean, look at them walking around last night. They can't even go out and have a drink together without fucking it up. They can't have anything going on that's not fucked up. They can't do a free speech thing. Any kind of event is just a clusterfuck. You know what that's usually a sign of? White trash.
What?
White trash.
Yeah.
That's usually.
But Tipster's not white.
Yeah. Well, neither is failure. And it looked like a big white trash thing. Yeah, I guess
white trash is a loose term.
Yeah.
It's a loose term.
All right, that's it.
Puerto Rican can have a fucking trailer park too. You know, I've seen a few. Take care, Tilo. Bye bye. Wow, Big E, you never call in. I see why.
Welcome.
I see why. Big E, you're on here. You're on here.
Howdy, loser.
What's up, loser?
I heard you had a fucking problem with pandas.
Fuck them. Yes. I don't really have a problem with pandas. I don't.
You have a fucking problem with pandas. Kung Fu Panda is the greatest movie ever fucking made, bud.
I like it.
You should fucking respect pandas.
Well, yeah. I mean,
pandas have fucking rights.
No, pandas have rights. Well, when you call them a Nazi and say they can't do their kung fu, then I'll be then I'll be all behind it.
Demonetize all pandas.
Come on, Biggie, you're like a huge fan, and you can go to my stupid game streams. Can you have a better call than this? I realize it's an open phones, and they're never terribly exciting. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out here. This is too fucking awkward, bud.
Why is it awkward? Now that's interesting. And they go.
Yep, they leave every time.
Let's have a personal conversation. Joe Montana football, Sega Master System.
Good game.
Nah, it sucked. Rename pandas the soy bear.
Soy bears.
Yes. Pussy. I want to. Tell me something interesting. Mormon guy can talk. Thankfully, Mormon gay. You're on the air.
Hey.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, man?
So I wanted to get your take on the fact that Buddy will not disavow the kill stream. Just kidding.
That's why I don't like him. That's why I did podcasts on him. Fuck him. I don't know.
No, I will.
I don't know.
I will say it would be interesting. I want to see, the Circular Firing Squad. I want to see that for the third time. So I'd love to see them.
It'll be the 4th and the 5th until everybody's fucked. I know. Who was that guy that came at me? Ellington? Thomas Ellington? Is he done, right? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. They ran
because he got yelled out of his way. Like, he couldn't even do a drunk stream. I've done a ton of them. They're fun. I mean, he couldn't even pull that off. You know? The Forrest Gump in all this is the one that keeps winning. It's fucking Andy. I mean, he just keeps on, like, dodging every bullet, you know? Running through the woods, you know? Gets through, he's a hero. Thomas Spelling, yeah, he's the one that came. Look what they did to him. He wasn't that well liked to begin with. You know, and then,
he brought Joy Sparkles on to talk shit about you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, somebody showed me that. They said you made me do this. Like, oh my god. It's YouTube, man. People make videos on you. You're doing something right.
Frodo says Thomas is back, but he's doing mainstream shit now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably realized. Boy, he spoke to Tommy. He was right. Tommy was right. This ain't no place for me. It's no place for anybody. I mean, anybody that's touched has been fucked, with the possible exception. I mean, they're leaning in on Ralph now, with the possible exception of Mediger, who seems to kind of run it in a sense. And he probably doesn't even do much. I bet he makes fun of them, and he probably hates all of them. Yeah.
Probably.
He probably hates every single one of them. No.
I mean, when you're stuck in a car with people for that long, or hanging out with somebody that long,
yeah.
Plus everything else that's happening,
they're his clowns.
Yeah.
They're his clowns. You know. You live in an echo chamber. Yeah, I know.
I love how he always talks.
You're spurging out in the chat. How about that? I live in an echo chamber. Well, whatever. No, come and fucking argue with me. I'll make it look ridiculous.
But he never has any points. That's his problem.
Not in the chat. He's a little better in person, and he's not a horrible. He's not a horrible guy, but it's just. I'm sorry. Your ideology's for creeps, man. I'll be honest. I'll tell Tobes too. I think you guys. I look at Tobes and people like Running Riot are like friends that got into Scientology. That's how I see you. You're fucking brainwashed. So me and Echo Chamber, I watch fucking all sorts of different people all the time. You know, I picked a side. I have a certain amount of principles. I'm not talking to you. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Then I'm sorry, Running Riot.
I mean, typing in the chat. Addressing Tommy's.
Don't give Running Riot too much hate. He is a first-class human being. He's got a family. He's a family man. He is a good guy. He's just.
Oh, I mean, when he's making himself look stupid.
Yeah, but I do. I feel like I lost in Scientology. You know. Oh, sorry. I put that guy into it. What do you got, Mormon guy? Anything else?
Did you see Tim Pool on the Jimmy Dore show? Did you see that?
No. That's going to be worth watching. I got to prove that I don't live in an echo chamber. I got to watch Jimmy Dore.
So there wasn't like a laugh out loud moment, but it was just so funny to see Jimmy's eyes when he realized Tim wasn't a diehard leftist. Jimmy was like, "What? You don't want universal health care?"
I tell you, I tell you something. Listen, there used to be liberals. There used to be a lot more liberals like Tim. You know, they just believe in like a really big safety net. But now the Democratic Party is just a bunch of Marxists. You know, so, but Jim, I actually like Jimmy, minus, like, he's a bit of a conspiracy theorist, and I'm big, but I got to be honest with you, I don't think he's a free speech threat. And other than the CIA and he's going on and railing on about this, that, and the fucking other thing, I do enjoy some of the stuff he has sometimes. And he has a fantastic personality, and he's super funny. You know, I like Jimmy. I just think he's a little kooky. But I don't feel like I lost him to Scientology. I feel like I lost him to Alex Jones. You know?
That's true.
You know, that's the, you know, like, you ever have a friend that really buys into all Alex Jones's bullshit? Do you ever have a friend like that? I have. It's horrible. It sucks. It sucks. I don't know.
I will say, though, Jimmy Dore is the gateway to the Young Turks. So, I'm just kidding.
Jimmy Dore's the gateway. I think he thinks so stupid, too.
Back out.
I got a joke. A drunk, a druggie, and a fat guy walk into a hotel. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Can I ask you one last question?
Yes.
So what would it take for you to move out of the EU?
See, my problem is my daughter. I don't have full custody. And I could just hand over. That's it.
I guess that's first and foremost.
I tell you something. We may be leaving when she's a teenager. It's long when
I'm going to go ahead and back out.
Because, you know, my wife has a problem with this fucking, you know, this genderless horse shit that they're selling. You know, she's got a serious problem with that, and she is no conservative. She finds it backwards, and I think it's backwards too. You know, those fucking those Covington kids, the Catholic school, they're suing fucking CNN for $200 million.
Yeah.
My father called this. He says what they're going to do is they're going to try to say that what's his name, Sandman, was a public figure, therefore his, you know, the slander is different for him. He was made a public figure.
Yeah, he didn't ask for it.
No, he was made a but and then he can be, yeah, if he thrusts himself in the spotlight there, then he's open for that kind of, the standard for slander and libel would be different. But I mean, you know, with the Washington, I think it's Washington Post. I don't, one of the papers in Washington, I want to say for sure.
Washington Post.
They won't even change their story. They're saying those kids were aggressive. I mean, it's over. It's done. It didn't happen. They're also talking about suing Bill Maher, and he's got to be pissing his pants. I know he's a millionaire, but he doesn't have that kind of money.
Especially if HBO.
I'd love to see him go after Bill Maher. I love to see him. I mean, he wouldn't back off either. You know, I hate when people like libtard, Trump derangement syndrome, but boy, if anybody's got it, it's Bill fucking Maher.
What about Kathy Griffin? She was openly doxing people on Twitter.
Yeah, I know. I mean, she's like you know, they literally dehumanized them to the point where they realized, forgot they were kids. Yeah, see what you want at me, but I've never done anything like that. And then, by the way, I fucked up that story too. I thought that kid was being aggressive, but when the people got the video to me, and some guy called me out, I said, "Hand down, no, I got that wrong. I saw it. I don't think there's a problem, and I'm not saying this to cover my ass. I did see it that way. He looked like, another thing too is like, the kid is like, he's only like, he's 5 foot nothing. He was on a step. It made him look like a big jock. He's a tiny kid. He's a tiny kid. And then when I saw him with his big buck tooth being anything, I just didn't do anything, you know, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck was I thinking? He's a child. All these lefties forgot their humanity because they don't have any except for their own. You know, what the fuck? No. But, you know, if I, could man up to fucking that up, I don't see why the New York, the Times can. And then now they're trying to get it. It's exactly what my dad said they would do. They're going to try to make him out a public figure. They've tried it before. You know, something like that.
They also had days of articles written. Days.
They won't retract them.
It's bad.
They won't retract them. I learned this watching hockey or doing the hockey podcast when they would fuck up left and like what was his name, Greg Wyshynski and Ryan Lampert. They would absolutely, like, with the phony rape story, the kid from Chicago. I can't even remember his name. Patrick Kane. We did a big thing on that in this channel, and they like he wasn't acquitted. But he never went to trial because there wasn't enough evidence. You know? Boring ass show. Let's talk about the dog.
Oh, God.
All right. Hey, you blocked me on Twitter. Why don't I block you now, fuckero?
Wait, Keem's here. Does he go both ways in the circle? Can he go left clockwise and counterclockwise?
Call in, Keem. Make it more interesting. I hope you're better than your last
questions. I have real questions about Buddy.
You have real questions about
I really do.
Like, who has real questions about Buddy?
I'm going to go ahead.
No, I'm saying I
pull a bench of beer with a bigger yarmulke. Change my mind. Oh, I'm not going to even attempt it. I don't know. I had enough politics. Talk to you later, Marmor guy.
See you.
Let me fuck this up. See you. Take care, bud. You always good call. Gay retard, you're on the air.
Make sure you pack the charger.
Sway, KO. You're on the arrow. All right.
Idiot.
It is amazing that nobody can work these things. And they remember yelled at me, like, check if your mic works. Like, over and over and over.
Nobody goes in there?
Nobody goes in there.
There he goes.
Then we did.
He's in there now.
Yeah, I put him in there.
Okay.
Check him. Everyone related to the show will be blocked on Twitter because you keep blocking me in the chat. You will never be unblocked.
No, I've called for you being unblocked. What are you talking about?
I think they will. I think when you fuck up big, you'll go, I've unblocked everybody on Twitter and given them a new chance.
Doesn't that happen every year?
Yeah.
It's like once a year around New Year's.
He does an annual unblocking. I don't know why people block. Just mute. It's more frustrating. Like to me, like blocking somebody's like, you are not good enough to see my tweets.
I did it as a joke.
I mean, it's like, look, when I was at Keem gets a lot of fucking like stuff that I wouldn't dare do, right? Sent to him. Like, it's unbelievable the stuff they send to him. Like, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And like, yeah, maybe in that case or something like that. But if you mute them, you never see it. You know, probably increase the chance of them getting reported as well.
I'm gonna go.
I have a list of everyone associated with
Rebs.
Cool.
Wow, Rebs. I haven't seen that name in a long time. Dora from the part-time fuck. Yeah, Dora. 10 Dora from part. I know Rebs. Is he in there? Why don't you come in? You want to talk? Talk about anything you want. I'm interested what you thought of my song. You know, I worked real hard on it. A lot of people, they're saying they don't believe it was my voice. Is that what you're hearing?
They were asking if they.
I don't know why it's terrible singing.
Because you sing.
I was pretending to be clown. You know. You know, I was literally pretending to be clown. You know.
Oh, rip!
Yeah,
he blocked High as a Kite.
Did he? Serves you right. Serves you right, you stupid Finn. Serves you right.
Oh, your boy's been waiting to call if you want to talk to him.
Oh, is he? Hold on, I want to listen to the song.
Yes.
Hey, Running Riot, let's listen to the song again. I might sing along. You want to sing along, Running Riot?
Let's do it. What? I don't know the song.
I hurt myself today. I walked into a wall. Poor buddy. Please stop all of this pain. Take me to the vet for real. His needle will tear a hole. I want to feel the sting. And it said, please kill me today. I don't want to remember anything. What have I become? Your Twitter friends. Everyone I know prays that this forgot the lyric. Is the end.
Yeah.
And you can have it all. Oh, Wavy Web Surf saw it. Good. I don't want to hurt. Please don't let me down. Keep put me in the dirt. Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! Ah! Here you go, everybody. Wow, Revs, he's like from 2016 fan. They all come back, don't they?
Tommy singing, unsubbed. I didn't sign up for this.
What do you want, Running Riot? I'm just about to end it. I want to go play what you call it.
Oh, that's good, dude. I didn't get to watch that show, but that song's good, dude. That was funny.
Some of your most loyal fans are not. No, it's not true.
Not really.
Not really. I got actually. What happened, Keem, was the mid ones. The people that I can't stand that haven't did like you can swing in my family and I can't sleep. They left. Bye.
I'm gonna go ahead and back.
Well, Article 1130 happening. Do you think it'll affect you? I think yeah. I think VPN won't work because I think they're going to shut down uploading. This is one thing I agree with Keem on. I think they should shut everything down over here and watch the whole fucking country freak out. If I was Google, I would be going into Brussels and I'd say we're going to shut everything down. And not just YouTube. And they will be at such a business disadvantage that they will have to tap out.
Yeah. No servers, no
They
money.
have to tap out. And the lefties will scream. They'll cry, oh, we can't have a corporation having this much influence over our democracy. It wasn't democratic. Those people aren't elected officials. There's no mechanism to remove them. So yeah, I think an American company, they should pull their strings for free speech, but they won't. But go ahead, Running Riot.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought they could remove EU board members.
No, they can't. There's no mechanism because you got to understand what happened after the Treaty of Lisbon. That all ended.
Okay, yeah, it's no big deal. I just thought
there's no impeachment. There's we have a mechanism for impeachment, right? The House has got to get 2/3, and then the Senate 2/3, and you're impeached. You're out. Actually, you can be impeached and not removed. Both Andrew Jackson and Bill Clinton were impeached but not removed. The Senate has to make the final call. They act as a court because you can't really sue the president. You know? So.
Well, just on the Dankula stuff too. I do feel bad for Dankula, dude. I think that
I wish you would show it.
Went way too far.
I don't know why. I don't know why I feel this way, but I wish you would show it a little more because he's a decent human being and he didn't deserve what he got.
Absolutely no. I don't mind it.
Because at the end of the day, yeah, he's going to go to jail for not paying the fine, right? But there's no other way to call attention to it because nobody will fucking believe it. There's too many people over there, like you, that say it'll never happen here. It's happening. It's happening. That's the problem. What do you think about? Why did he go?
I think he's having issues.
Oh, you're having issues? God, you need. What I gotta
see?
Why is he?
I didn't even touch it.
No, don't be throwing it. Well, you wouldn't do that, would you?
No, I'm not touching it. That's what I'm saying.
Throw him out. I wouldn't want to do that to somebody.
I think he's probably on bad service.
He's been on bad service, but I see. I think now I feel bad. You see, the thing is, when you talk to him, like he's very likable and very reasonable. When he's in the chat, he's an asshole. But he does do this to get on my nerves because he likes to see me freak out. He does do that to get my nerves.
It works.
I feel like.
Sway KO.
Sway KO. Well, what's up? God, you suck.
I am sinister.
I'm actually thinking, even when Buddy dies, he won't be dead because he will be cloned. Are you really going to do that?
Dude, that'd be cool. Like I said, you should stuff him too.
Yeah. I got an address for a taxidermist in Buffalo. Somebody sent it to me. You want him? If you unblock me, Mr. Censorship, I'll send the taxidermist.
That'd be cool. It's like a little trophy, you know?
Sway. You're gay.
They're gone.
Did he do it on purpose? Should we start punishing them?
Make a log of the name.
Yeah.
Bad caller names.
Yeah, just like really bad callers. You know?
That'd work. Or give them the role. Make a role for bad callers.
Yeah.
That might be.
I got this argument Dead on Dave's show with I'm Alex about King. He's like, he's just like, hey, he's just being bored. He's bored. I think he is bored. Tommy, you blocked me in the chat for months. I let it slide. No more, you're blocked. Well, if I burn my fucking T-shirt, will you let me?
Yeah. Oh man.
You can do what you want. I don't care. Right, whatever you see fit. It's really not
Will
censorship.
you call me a monkey?
You don't want me to see your
call me a
tweets
monkey?
because they're so fucking scary good. Then I won't see your tweets. It's up to you. It's your account.
I know it's magical what alt accounts can do.
Yeah. By the way, I think until Buddy starts shitting on the floor, you should keep doing what you're doing. Look at the vitamins too, and you should look at to see if it's the oldest dog living. That would be interesting. Wouldn't that be a fucking kick in the nuts? Like
I remember Guinness responded to one of his videos.
Oh, they did?
Go ahead and back
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
You should go and talk about getting a buck. You know, it would be funny. Like we made fun on CS:GO gambling, the first beta episode, right? We were talking about that stupid dog that was it Syndicate brought out. He fucks up. You Buddy's gonna be all over the place. Buddy's going on a fucking tour.
Here, check your DM on Discord.
Yeah,
you won't be able to see Game's tweets since you're blocked, but you'll see Guinness's tweet.
Yeah. Hi, Keemstar. If you're able to supply evidence, we're very well. See, you probably can't because it's a mutt, right?
Yeah, because I probably doesn't have the paper.
Well, he would have pictures with the dog when he's a teenager, right?
Yeah, but you'd have
you
have
to get something notarized or some horse shit like that.
It's all weird.
Can you imagine? He's literally had that since he's a freshman in high school. I don't have any friends from back then. That's crazy. I mean, 1 or 2 on Facebook, but that's pretty amazing. I'm rooting for Buddy. But it's
Get in
funny.
touch with Elon Musk. See if you can make him like a Terminator.
You know what? Watching that dog run around in circles is fucking a scream, though. And don't tell me you don't think it's funny either.
Buddy was his girlfriend's dog, apparently.
Oh, so you don't have it when you're... Oh, really?
Okay.
Bitch,
so it's not even his dog. Okay.
Current or ex?
See, this is why you need to call in.
Yeah, call in.
Just
call
ask
in. I won't yell at you. I want to hear about it.
I want to know about Buddy. I want to know when everything started going bad.
She got him when she was in high school. Wow.
It's crazy.
Poor Buddy.
I'm going to go ahead and back out.
Can you set up a buddy cam like those stupid giraffes so we can watch him do donuts?
Yeah. I would watch that.
I would totally watch it. I'd fucking put it in the corner here. So
put TTS on. You're set. Dude, if Ice Poseidon can do it with the chicken, you can do it with Buddy.
Yeah. Oh, God. Poor Buddy. No, I hope the dog's all right. No.
Buddy origin story. I want him in Avengers 4.
I think you should listen to Cog, Keem. He was really upset with the fucking... He was really mad. I didn't even hear from Clown. I actually started thinking maybe I really hurt his feelings. Because I didn't even hear from Clown. Because usually if I do something really shitty, I hear from Clown. But I didn't even hear from him. I just got blocked. No warning. I have a great idea. I just thought of it. I'm making Buddy Cam.
Sorry. He says, I have a great idea that I just thought of. I'm making a Buddy Cam stream 24/7.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea, Keem. For fuck's sake. All right, let's...
That's a good...
Murphy, you want to call? You want to talk? Give me the last caller? Because I want to go play video games. Murphy?
And you blew it. What?
Running around, I don't want to talk
about
politics.
Fuckhead.
Fuck. But running around, I don't want to talk about politics anymore. I did enough. Today. Today was a chill show. I can do that, Cog. I can do that. It's nice. I might stream tomorrow, though. I probably could do a fucking short party stream tomorrow if I really, 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 really wanted to. We can do it on the other channel.
I'm down. We need to do one on the radio channel.
Get a few becks. Wait a minute. We'll all get drinking. We won't fight with each other. I won't stick my fingers in my wife's pussy. Get kicked out of the movement.
You won't slam the door on me and put your fist up.
Slam the door on you.
I'll put my fist up to my screen.
Let me make a Dankula point. All right. Let me see. All right. Shoot with Dankula. Oh, you want? All right. I got an idea because I have Brittany Venti in the thing. Did you see? Make your Dankula point, and then we'll argue about Destiny and Venti.
I didn't see the Destiny and Venti thing.
All right. Well, I'll talk about them just so I can get them in the fucking thing. But go ahead with Dankula.
Well, as far as Dankula, dude, I was gonna say I do feel bad about Dankula. I think what happened to him was bullshit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like as far as the going to jail thing, I think I can't help but feel that that's more of a stunt. Because like if you have a fine, you have to.
It is a stunt. It is a stunt. But there's no way they're gonna get rid of the wall if people fucking cooperate. I mean, look. If you want to sit in the back of the bus forever, sit in the back of the bus. If you want to do something about it, say, move me to the back. Go for it. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could see the correlation there, but I feel like you could still pay the fine, avoid jail, and still fight that fight because that's still his fight to be had regardless of whether he goes to jail or not.
I in a weird way, I want him to go to jail so there's more attention. I want Trump to bring it up. The next time some smart-ass fucking UK lefty makes a shot at him, you put people in jail for making jokes. Don't talk to me that way.
Oh, shit, he disconnected again.
Ah, fuck it. All right, you're done. Do you really think Sargon's making a difference in politics, considering what I said earlier, his controversy, people calling him out on YouTube? Unfortunately, no. Sargon is not making a difference, and I think it has a lot to do with blood sports. I think it has a lot to do with Andy Warski and being around those guys. He's very difficult to take seriously. I think everybody understands. I think even Running Riot understands the context where he used the you're all acting like a bunch of N-words, you know. But I think he did. I think he kind of hurt himself, Larry. And thanks so much for being so generous lately. I do appreciate it. Yeah, no, I think he should have continued to ignore them and you know, let fucking let Jim Spurg out about it. I think that would have been a much better move. Yeah. A much better move. It's unfortunate. I think that Count Dankula is making more of a difference in politics than Sargon. And this is not. I still like Sargon. I still watch his videos, you know. But and I don't think he's a horrible human being. I mean, I think he does sound smug sometimes, but I think that's more to do with like a North American ear hearing his accent rather than him actually being smug. I didn't hear one bad thing about him. And I heard a lot of stuff after 2017 VidCon. Not one bad thing. I think he's great. I like him. You know, I'm pretty much ideologically aligned with him for the most part. You know, well, except for, you know, he's a little too liberal for me, but I mean, you know, no, he's smug. Speedy Bird's English. All right, he's smug. What the fuck you want from me? No, what happened with him in the Patreon is outrageous, but it really wasn't Patreon. It's PayPal. What did you think of the Brit? I'll say something controversial, and then we'll end it. Here's what I got out of the Brittany Venti video. I know everybody's expecting to get striked, and I got to be honest with you, so was I.
Yeah, it was.
But if you really break down the video, it's just her ad hominems and him talking and making an absolute asshole of himself. That's why I was so shocked. Keem, get this. I get more shit by talking about Destiny than I do about you and your dog.
Well, I think that's everybody that talks about Destiny. His fans are crazy.
What is one of his fans wrote me? One of his fans wrote me in the comments. It's a really, really funny comment. I noticed it. Just remembered. This is really good. Yeah, you're dumb. No, I heard that one. No, there was a really good Destiny comment because for some reason that video has been getting hit lately. He goes, how long do you reckon you would last in a conversation with Destiny before backing out of everything you've said here? This is talking about the goof show we did on the Jesse Peterson thing, right? Backing out of everything I said. I basically said he handled himself wrong. I can't imagine him talking me out of it. I would give him a minute. I am not afraid of a soy boy. You know.
We all know Destiny's arguing tactics too. So it's,
and his tactics are. Would I back out? I mean, he's one of the most dishonest, unlikable people on the whole platform. The only people that really like him are people like him that were told they were smart at a young age, and they're really not. The only difference between him and you is he's probably accomplished more than you have because he's good at StarCraft. And then he wrote the next one, joke's on you, you triggered snowflakes. I was just pretending to be retarded. No, we weren't pretending to be retarded. We were being retarded. You know, the whole show was a goof. Destiny fans. My God. Yeah, you're dumb. Destiny knows that Jesse knows almost nothing about what he's asking. He's being fed questions with his, because that was a criticism I had. He pretended he didn't understand. That's the tactic. He pretended he didn't understand. He's being fed questions by his staff. Then he realized that he can make money off of filling a niche of being a token black guy for conservatives. He is not really respected in conservative circles. I got news for you. He's just a fucking meme.
Everybody laughs at him.
Everybody laughs at him. I never saw my dad, like, when he's talking about, William Buckley and Ronald Reagan and Barry Goldwater, brought up Jesse fucking Peterson. He's a talk show host. That's all he is. God damn. So it's really horseshit. It's really horseshit what you're dogging on Destiny. Why is it horseshit? Why can't he be dogged on? Is he beyond reproach? Well, it's not like I called him a pedo or anything. Why go on if you're not going to ask questions? It seems stupid to me. I think he could have came out of it looking better, but no, he wanted to come out of it looking like Destiny, which is a condescending cunt. He knows the best tactic is to stand. Why is it a tactic? Why can't he have a conversation? Why is this a competition? Is to instead
it's always going to be a competition. With
it's not. See,
his
that's
points
the thing.
Matter more.
You guys are proving my points. You think that's the normal way to argue? It's not a conversation. It's not an argument. In fairness to Destiny, Jesse Peterson wasn't being really fair either. The questions were loaded. We said that. You're an idiot. You're the idiot. I'm not dumb. It's you. You just don't like Destiny. And I said in the interview that I didn't. I said in the fucking show that I had a bias against it. I don't like him. I think he's a jerk. I don't know about personally because I don't know him offline, but one of the things that I've noticed about Destiny, right, that was exposed in the Brittany Venti video, whenever I watch a Destiny stream and his son's in the room, he looks like he can't be fucking bothered. He looks like he just cringes when his son talks, when his son says dopey things that little boys do. And I think Brittany Venti did a fantastic job exposing that. It's just creepy. Now, I don't know how important it is if a gaming streamer is a good guy or a bad guy, right? But you know what? He stepped into this whole fucking political thing, and he ended up getting burned like the rest of those fucking blood sports guys. And I think he's every bit as bad as they are and every bit as petty as they are. The show was a goof. We weren't even that hard on him. Now I'm being hard on him. When Nathan's in the room, and I'm saying this, right? He looks like he is cringing when his son talks. And it's hard to watch. My daddy's a gamer and my daddy's a this. And he's just like, ugh. And I've seen it more than once.
And to be fair, Tommy brought that up before I even put the Brittany video on.
Yeah, I have. I'm sorry. I've seen it before.
She even brought the point up.
It looks like he's cringing. It's uncomfortable to watch. Now, I don't know how he feels about his son. I'm not a liberal. I can't see into people's heart and decide whether they're racist or good people and bad people, and really, I don't have that gift, right? But I got to be honest with you. When Nathan's in the room, he don't look happy to see him. And for a guy to leave his son and go out and fuck some guy's wife, and him being a public figure, I think he might get some criticism. Me, personally, I just want him to keep being stupid so I can laugh at it. There are too many Jewish persons in Hollywood. Brie Larson, she didn't say that. Did she? Oh, wow, we really went long.
She was in the new Avengers trailer that came out today.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it came out today. It's good trailer. Hyped.
I don't. Yeah. So you guys can all get mad at me, but to me, that's the thing that came out that struck me in the Venti video. That's weird. That's weird. It's none of my fucking business, but he put his business out there, so whatever. Well,
they have compilation videos of his son, and you can see in every single one of them.
He just looks irritated. But for all I know, that's just the way he is around his son. I don't know. I'm sure he loves his son to death. But here's the thing. It don't look it. It looks weird. It looks odd. It looks bizarre. If I didn't have a son, I'd be out of here. Holy crap. I mean, I give all this shit up tomorrow. I gave up my life to live here. to be with my children. Every bit of future that I would have gained by being in the military, all the training that I had, I gave it all up. Everything went to the lawyers, just so I could say I'm a dad. Because I don't think you could say you're a dad if you live across a fucking country and never see your kid. All right, I'm done.
Ready to get out.
So, and I'm glad he had the balls to take it down. Yeah, he looked bad in that video. It's all Brittany just taking pot shots at her and playing what an asshole he is. And I got to be honest with you, probably didn't hurt him that much because he has no idea what an asshole he is. He thinks he's sophisticated. He thinks he's smarter than everybody. Just the YouTube.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip-hop. I'm about to make it hard.
I gotta read this. If you knew Destiny's childhood, you would know why he's the way he is. A lot of people have rope. It's never an excuse for being a horrible person. And why he is really... Let's see, why he... What is his... I can't read the English. Why he only cares about the truth, not feelings, Tommy. Well, you know what? Maybe he should care about his kids' feelings. I don't know.